Come with me, and you'll see. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Holy Navy University. I wanna be. Open my mind. I can be that I wanna be. Realizing dreams.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of the In Focus series of Holy Name University. In Focus is a series of virtual panel discussions brought to you by the Marketing and Advertising Office of Holy Name University with the intention of showing our stakeholders, our future enrollees, our parents, our incoming students, uh, everyone about recent, up-to-date, relevant information about the program offerings, departments, colleges, and even the alumni of Holy Name University. This afternoon, we have in focus Bachelor of Science ECE alumni of Holy Name University through the years. So welcome everyone who are watching us live on Facebook, synchronously, asynchronously later, and our watchers in our Holy Name University YouTube channel. This afternoon, we have our distinguished panelists from different batches of the BS ECE of Holy Name University. So at this point, may I welcome the panelists, and the one to formally welcome the panelists, we have the pleasure and we have the honor to announce that we have the no less than the president of Holy Name University to welcome the panel. So without further ado, may I give you Father Roel F. Lero, SVD, the university president. Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon, Ms. Vera. Good afternoon, everyone. I am happy to see all your faces. Si Adam, kanina pa nakangiti. Nalipad yung sa alam na nakita at alam, no?
Oh, syempre, Father. Always.
I know Adam still as a student leader of Holy Name University. I know also Engineer Michael as a very passionate professor of our engineering college. And it's my pleasure to meet this afternoon Engineer Irene and Engineer Jeris Marie. So to the four of you, good afternoon. And to everyone watching also, good afternoon. I am very happy that you have given your time generously to this in focus of the ECE program of Holy Name University. This is not the first of the programs featured in the in focus of our marketing and advertising office through Ms. Vera. And I know Ms. Vera is already well prepared to encounter all of you in this afternoon's in focus. So in behalf of Holy Name University, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks to all of you. And it is our hope that this afternoon is going to be truly educational. And may your exchange and conversations this afternoon will give sufficient information and attraction to our future clients, especially those who are thinking of taking ECE here at Holy Name University. You are all aware that our CE program is among the best program providers in the country, one of the top 10 CE program providers in the Philippines, along with two other SVD schools, namely the University of San Carlos and the Vanward College of Tagbilaran. So we are hoping that we will be able to establish also our ECE program as one of the attractions of Holy Name University. And I'm sure that your handsome and beautiful faces will be able to market our program this afternoon. We know that there are many people who are thinking of taking up ECE here at HNU. May you provide them with the right reason to be one with us here at Holy Name University. So again, welcome and good afternoon, everyone. I apologize that I could not stay with you because I have another scheduled meeting with the senior high school departments of the university. With that, Ms. Vera, thank you for this opportunity to meet them online and to be with them for a short while. Thank you. Engineer Michael, Engineer Adam, Engineer Juris, and Engineer Irene, have a pleasant afternoon.
Thank you very much, Father Dudes, for gracing this event this afternoon. We'll have a screenshot for posterity's sake, because this might be the only chance that we will have to have a group picture together. So thank you very much for joining us. And with Father Dudes, I welcome all of our panelists this afternoon. It is my pleasure to meet them the first time here online. Haven't had a chance to meet any of them, unlike Father Dudes here. So it will be a very exciting afternoon conversing with them about their current careers and their past life in HNU. So thank you very much.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Father. So In Focus is a series of virtual panel discussions, and we already did the different alumni in College of Nursing, the Department of Nursing, AB Political Science, and different departments. So this afternoon, the focus is on the Bachelor of Science in ECE. And so we have these distinguished panelists here. So I'll give them the time now to introduce themselves very quickly, very briefly lang. Your name, your current career, and what year you graduated in BS ECE. I will start with Engineer Michael Hala.
Hello, good afternoon. A wonderful everyone to our viewers via Facebook. Good afternoon, Father Dukes, Ma'am Vera. Okay, so let me introduce. But before that, let me express my thanks to for the invitation. Okay, it's my pleasure to be part of this event. And okay, I am Michael S. Hala. I am an electronics engineer by profession. I took up my bachelor's degree in electronics and communications engineering at Rollins University, year 2009. And luckily, I was able to pass the board exam the same year. That was November of 2009. I started my work at Globe Telecoms as a core network engineer, and currently I am one of the telecommunications engineer of Globe Telecoms for Bohol operations. So that's it. Thank you, Ma'am Vera.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. We'll have Engineer Jerice Marmito. You're still on mute.
Hello? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Jerice Marie Marmito. I graduated BS ECE on 2015 and also passed the board that year on October. My first job was actually an instructor at HNU, and then college instructor at HNU, and then I wanted to work in the industry, so I became a project engineer in Gerasonic, and then afterwards, at the same time, actually, a broadcast engineer in B92.7 here in Bohol.
Wow, thank you very much. So welcome and good afternoon. We have Engineer Irene.
Hi, I'm Irene Magbago, a graduate of Holy Name University from year 2016. I am currently working as an enterprise project manager at a company. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And good afternoon. And we have Engineer Philip Carlon.
So, hi guys. I am Felix Adam Carlon, and I graduated at Holy Name University last March 2016. And I am a registered electronics engineer. And currently, I'm working as a quality assurance supervisor at Tayuyudan, Philippines. Tayuyudan, Philippines is an electronic company which manufactures and sells inductors. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much. And good afternoon. So we have a mix of the 2000 Engineer Hala year is 2009, right? Batch 2009, and Engineer Marmito 2015, and we have the two 2016. Young ones, no, I'm just kidding, about before 2010 and then after 2010. Unfortunately, I have very little connection or experience with BS ECE, unlike the College of Education and Nursing, from which I graduated, the College of Arts, where I was a faculty, and the graduate school also. Except that my brother taught at BS ECE of HNU also back in 2000. I think it started in 2001 and up to 2000, past 2010, I believe. And that's the only connection I have with BSECE. And it's my first time to meet all of you guys, and it's online. So I want to hear about what this course is all about and what experience you had getting into the course and your current career. So without further ado, let's deep dive into conversations about the PSECE graduates, alumni of Holy Name University. So I'll start with Engineer Carlon this time. Tell me about more details about your life, you and your current life, especially about since you graduated from HNU up to now. So tell us about that. Tell our audience. Yes.
So before I enrolled at Holy Name University, when I was about to graduate in high school, ma'am, I find it hard time to choose a course guide. And I think we all do. And I took exam in different kind of courses. But in my mind, I'm still decided. I remember that time, my sister came to me and talked to me about electronics engineer. She said it was a good course because electronics is a fast-growing industry. And it may be a good investment for me and to my future. So I read about it and I found it interesting. And then I enrolled to Holy Name University. So along the way, fast forward lang ta, it was the first semester. Sige. So, sorry, yung tense lang ko kaya. So, fast forward ta, in my college days, ma'am, not all, nalibog na to. I'm sorry, ma'am. So,
Okay.
currently, I am working as a supervisor in Tayo Yun, Philippines. So, what do I do as a quality assurance engineer? So, first is we are the one who tracks and develop process of a product from a start to finish. Then second, we oversee production. Third, we test each part of product to ensure it meets company standard. And before moving to the next phase, and lastly, we also formulate in preventing mistake and product defects. And being an electronics engineer has an advantage since we study about it and we can apply our knowledge when we are developing or improving our products. So basically, ang tayo din man pod kay electronics company gid siya. So murag natay edge mga ECE dadto. So balik ko sa ako ang past life. So murag memorable man gud siya sa ako agad. It was the first semester in my 5th year. So ngani siya. So my teacher, Sir Yolida, announced that there will be a project exhibit in ICM facilitated by DTI. And our previous project was chosen as exhibitor. My group gladly accepted it. The name of our group was Team Rios, and our project at that time was about automatic gardening. So we showcased our project for a week. And by the end of the event, it was announced that there will be awards to be given. So we don't mind, since we think that our project was not too impressive. It was, and there were a lot of exhibitors join at that time. So however, we didn't expect that we won the Green Innovation Award, and it was the most memorable experience I've experienced during my college days. So I think that's it, ma'am.
Okay. Hold that thought, because we were gonna deep dive into your ECE easy education na good or your favorite teachers, but I will go back to that later. So
Okay,
right
thank you, ma'am.
now, and tayo you din is it a semiconductor or
No,
what?
ma'am. It's
Oh,
inductor, ma'am. Inductor. We
okay.
produce inductors. Yes.
Okay. And you are based in Bohol or in the Philippines, or where
In
are you
Lapu-Lapu
now?
City, ma'am. In
So you are
Lapu-Lapu City.
currently in Lapu-Lapu right now,
Yes,
in
ma'am.
in the maps.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. Just so we can inform our audience as to the many different careers that are available after graduating from EC. Let's hear from Engineer Marmito. What did you do after college, graduating from HNU, and what is your current moving on to your current career?
Oh yeah. After graduating from HNU and passing the board, engineer or dean, engineer Oy,
Okay.
yeah, asked me to become to apply as a college instructor in HNU, and I gladly accepted since I didn't apply it to any company, any other company. So well yeah, it was like around two years I've been a college instructor, and I really enjoyed giving knowledge about, especially about the recent exam, board exam. I always give them my experiences, what I have gone through during that review and exam part of my life. And then after that, when as time passed by, I wanted to impart to my students not only about the exam, which is a really essential part as an ECE, but also the most important part is the career in the industry. So I went to another work, and that's in Gerasonic, as a project engineer. So in Gerasonic, I design systems. So I survey an area or ask for the clients what they want, what they need in a certain part of their work or a certain part of their house. And then from there, I design a system that they want so that their work or their living will be easier. For example, in a house, in a residence lang Kentahay, there's a really I have one client that has like a really long driveway, and then she's a really rich client anyway. So she has a really long driveway, so the gate is really far away, and then the helpers will always go to that whenever to the driveway whenever there's someone who will doorbell. They don't know who it is because there wasn't a camera. So the design was there's a video intercom where you ring the doorbell, and then automatically there's a monitor near maybe the kitchen where it will display who it is, and then it also has like an automatic door lock. So you press anyway. So after that, the my father really wanted, his passion is to have a a radio station. So I do not have experience in radio station, but I remembered Sir Hala's lessons in broadcasting and antennas and signals. So I read it up again, and then I kind of applied what I've learned in HNU in his classes in the station. So
Wow.
that's it.
So currently, you don't teach anymore, but you're
Yeah, I don't-
in both, is it both Jerry Sonic and the radio station?
Yes, yes.
Or, okay. Wow. Thank you very much. And we'll have more conversations on that later. Engineer Irene?
Yun, good afternoon, Ma'am Vera, then sa lahat na nanonood ng Facebook Live. After I graduated, actually, wait, before ako nag-graduate, nandun ako sa stage sa 4th year and 5th year na need kong mag-choose if what path yung susundan ko. Since BS SCE is may dalawa, electronics and communication. So at first, I'm into electronics. Since mahilig ako mga likot, mahilig ako mag-check lahat. But because of OJT and Sir Hala, Ma'am Dakyo na mga lessons, mas na-inspire ako in communication. Then, after that I graduate, yun nga po, fast forward, I graduated at HNU, I flew to Manila to venture out and find jobs. At first talaga mahirap. It's very hard to find jobs sa place na hindi ka familiar. And luckily, I applied to telecompany as a project manager assistant. Then I stay for 1.5 years. Then after nun, I resigned. Then months later, my boss called me and sinabi niya na they want me again and offer me a position as project manager. So I am now working as a project manager at PLDT on corporate company accounts. And of course, sa lahat ng mga learnings and experience ko way back, and yung mga, actually sila Sir Hala, nakatulong mag-decide, for me to decide to pursue in telecommunication. So, yun yung kumbaga, yung walkthrough nung after I graduated. Then now, and until now, I am working at PLDT company.
And is this, where are you based right now?
Actually, I'm based at Mandaluyong. Yun yung pinaka-base namin. But since yun nga, pandemic, PLDT offer sa amin na mga sa project manager na we can stay at home. So I'm in now in Bohol.
Okay. Wow. But your coverage, your area of coverage, is it nationwide or?
Nationwide, as long PLDT Malasakit reach.
Okay. Wow. Thank you very much for sharing. So, and then last but not the least, we have Engineer Michael Hala.
Okay,
You have been mentioned by several here.
I'm very happy with their experiences. I'm very happy to be part of their journey in their ECE life. But anyway, with the set of panel we have right now, it just proves that ECE has a lot of career opportunities. So Adam is in electronics, in manufacturing field. Jeris is in broadcasting field, and Irene and I are in telecommunications field. And there's a lot more you can say. We can even work in aviation or even in the academe. Okay, so with that, to answer your question, when I graduated, actually I worked first at Timex Philippines for a short time only, for 6 months as a equipment engineer, more on electronic side. But since I am more into communication, so I really applied for this position. I was hired by Globe Telecoms around the year 2010, and I was assigned first in Negros Occidental for 2 years. So right after 2 years, I was transferred here in my home province in Bohol, and up to now, I am working as one of the telco engineers for Bohol operations. Actually, we are just few here, around 6 or 7 engineers, and few of us are actually from Holy Name University. So, I mean, majority of us, and we have even 2 new hires here, both from Holy Name University. So I'm happy that majority of the manpower for Globe Telecoms come from Holy Name University.
Wow, thank you very much. So when you graduated in 2009, you were teaching also at, is that right?
Actually, I started teaching part-time year 2014. While I was working with Globe Telecoms, I had an experience with Globe for around 5 years. Then I started as a part-time instructor.
Okay, but you're not teaching. You're not teaching right now.
I'm still part of the faculty of co-eds.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's break it down. BSECE is Electronics and Communications Engineering. Okay, so let's move into conversations about what the BSECE program is about. So tell me about the BSECE program of Holy Name University. What do we learn there? What are the important important subjects or lessons that we learn? What are the activities? Probably you can probably tell me about your significant events, experiences, memorable, your favorite teachers. But let's talk about what do we learn in BSECE. And shall we start with Engineer Irene?
Hello, hi. Ayun, when it comes sa significant learning, actually madami. Madaming napasok sa mind. Maybe I'll focus dun sa nag-highlight. And same sa sinabi ni Adam, actually magkasama kami sa isang team dun sa Technovate, where HNU have this program to showcase, to exhibit, to showcase students' creativity and skills. So yung Technovate na yon, I think yun yung naging highlight of my ECE year, where I can develop the teamwork, the learnings, yung mga experiments namin way back. So it's memorable experience for me, and malaki yung naging impact niya as I graduated. Actually, HNU has a lot to offer. They have seminars and trainings, and they have huge libraries na you can go there unlimited. Nandun siguro lahat what you need. The exams, lalo na when it comes to 5th year, na teachers ready their students for the board exam. The thesis, though yes, mahirap talaga ang thesis, pero meron namang teacher na will help. And yes, ECE is tough and challenging. Yung projects, exams, never-ending exams, long night of frustrations, and more. But despite all that, I find it enjoyable and brain stimulating, which I really love. Then, when sinabi naman yung memorable experience and mga people, for me, it's the people who guide me until I graduate, to my friends and colleagues, to teachers na nandyan all the time, na approachable, and you can talk to them, you can seek for help. HNU has, kumbaga, madami silang naibibigay sa students. And yun nga, yung mga friends ko na natulong, teamwork, and kasama sa hirap, especially to my close friend, si Karen. And I want to express my personal appreciation and gratitude towards everyone. And lalo na dun kila Sir Hala, dun kila Sir Ma'am Dakyo, preparing us, sila Sir Duhig, Ma'am Mendy, sa life advices, sila Sir Salinas, pati si Ma'am Marmito, naging teacher ko siya for a while. Then for, actually madami sila, all the faculties na nagput ng effort and time to teach us, na yun nga kung saan ako right now. I remember Ma'am Marmito, naging teacher namin way back. Kasi di namin alam how to approach her, kasi nga she's so friendly, and nandun yung time na you don't know how to approach her if in a friendly way or in a mom way. So yung HNU has a environment, na good environment, though ECE is really hard and nakaka-pressure and stress and all that. But the faculty members all can say, sabi ko, maganda silang kumbaga, naging good ehemplo sa kanya. So yun nga, after mga fifth year, though I feel like na may times na I was not able to make it, but because of them, their support, their encouragement, their pag-manage nila sa amin, yun, especially to my family and my friends, and also praying to God, yun, I graduated at ECE. That's all.
Thank you very much for sharing. I really cannot relate how it is like to be in a BS ECE class because I've never been there. I've never even looked at the labs, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot that like opportunities after college. I have witnessed, especially my brother who taught at HNU. I was in another life, in another time. I was the one who supported his creation of a website. I paid $19, I believe, to set up a website, and that was his practice point to be able to like work as he is working now. So I'm not sure what was done there. I heard he had scripts and he had codes as to how he did that. I was his, he was my back end, I was his front. Is that right? I decided what should be there on that website, but pretty much I don't know what goes on behind all of that. So I think you can relate, and I'm happy to hear all your different experiences, but that's pretty much what I know about ECE. So, Sir Engineer Marlon, tell me or
Michael.
share.
Michael.
I'm sorry. Sorry nga nung ang brother naman ni mo is my good friend, Sir Marlon, Dr. Marlon Hala. I'm sorry. You really look like him. But yes, Engineer Michael Hala, tell us about your ECE education at HNU. What did you learn there and what did you do?
Okay, actually, just to give a quick background of what we expect in ECE program, it's actually composed of two dimensions. One is electronics, and the other one is communication. So we have a subjects more on the electronic side, and we have subjects in the communication side. So there are a lot of fun things in the ECE program where you build stuffs, you invent something outside from you. I mean, out of the box. Now, whatever comes into your mind, you could do it. Given those theories and learnings we got from the school, so we are free to, though the teacher will guide us, but we are free to the design project part that we need to conceptualize what really is what product are we going to make. So it's really a fun program or fun course that we, as what Adam had mentioned earlier, that this course is really a fast growing dynamic field that actually when I was still a student, in my case, what we learned there is more on 2G and 4G only. But now we hear a lot of 4G and 5G and Internet of Things, LTE. There's really the technology really is evolving. So if you are into that, it's really fun here. Yeah, it's really fun in taking up this particular course.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then we have Engineer Adam. Adam, bang first, should we call you engineer? Okay. Yes, please go ahead and tell us about your BS ECE education experiences at HNU.
So, gingo naman tanan yata ni Sir Ala. So, dili lang ko focus sa ECE lang, ma'am. Pwede ba?
Yes.
Is it okay,
yes,
ma'am?
Please go ahead.
So,
yes, please go ahead.
Ganahan pod ko nga i-share pod ang about sa mga non academic nga kuan Kay during in my college day, kay not all the time kay I studied. Wala ko man bitaw, change topic lang gid bitaw. So I also entered an academic organization. So ang HNU mong good pod kay daghan siya gi-offer, not just academics lang. Kay ang academics magad akong gingon na ni Sir Hala. So ari ko sa side sa non-academic. So dito daghan ang gi-offer sa HNU nga kuan kining mga non-academic organization, especially kinang mga ga-focus og self-development. I-mention lang ako kay so far na kuan gid ko ni part gid ko sa murag BS kuan ko may non-academic, pero I nag-study man gid ko, but na-focus ko sa other side na sa non-academic. So daghan jud non-academic nga organization sa HNU. So murag nag self-develop daghan siya self-development bitaw nga program pod. So mamili para na ako kay mamimili na lang ka kung asa bitaw imong gustong ganahan nga sudlan. So basically HNU will give you a good self-development environment man pod. Nya dili ra man pod kana ra pod ang gi-offer sa HNU, but also the teachers, especially ni Miss Rose Andakyo og Sir Hala. Mawa mo ko sir. They encourage man gud me nga magpadayon sa pagka electronics engineer. So I don't know if others feel the same, but ang ilang teachings man gud kay ni-inspire sila nako until today na na-tense ko kayo mami. So daghan jud kayo learnings nakuha nako sa HNU, not just academically pero napad siya sa self.
Okay.
So first kay even I think sorry ma'am na tense ra gid ko.
We'll get back. We'll get back to you.
Thank you,
And we'll
ma'am.
give you time to explain or share more later. And let's hear it from kinsa naman to the two ladies, huh? Yes, let's hear it from Engineer Juris.
For the EC education, as my experience, we had really so many things that, especially in lectures, there are a lot of things that our instructors gave us. But after that, the one thing that I really like about the EC education in my experience is the labs after the lectures, because theory even we could learn theory anytime by reading books, but when you don't do it, sometimes it's like mayabura ang yung mga na-learn ba. So when you apply it practically, especially in labs, and knowing why it does what it does, it would cement your knowledge. I remember in my recent projects, I have encountered fiber optics, and I remember doing laboratories. Mom Dakio's, hi Mom Roseanne, Mom Dakio's laboratory on fiber optics, and it really really made me excel more or understand more, and made it easier to do the project because of what I've learned in the laboratory. Yeah, that's and aside from that as well, I'm going to dive into what Adam told us about extracurricular. In during my time in HNU, we founded an organization called Heart. It's HNU Amateur Radio Team, and that organization, aside from being extracurricular that delves into community service using communications to radio, it also kind of develops your knowledge in radio communications, because every time we get people or recruit people, we also seminar them on how radio works and what needed for radio communication to be better and whatnot. So that's it for my experience in the EC education. So it's a kind of like a extracurricular academic hybrid.
And this is I was familiar with Charles. Is that pretty much Heart is pretty much the student org of because Charles is Chocolate Hills. Is that still existing right now? I remember and the Heart is still probably here. I remember that is the communication. That is important, especially during events, or when there's a parade. The child is or the the we call it back in 92 mga kit-kitters.
Yeah.
How old were you at that time? Because
I was 0 years old.
My call sign was Valerie.
Wow.
And I would just kit break anybody on? And we had like the language of, are you still pencil pushing, or what is your location? What is your
UTH.
yun na like code, di ba? And then back in the 90s,
Q codes.
Gabi gitong mga kit ato nanay manggiaway nanay but that was a reality, and I believe right now that is already used as a kuan baka nang naay more for higher more for higher purpose, except katong sa una kay wa man patay cellphone, so kit pa sadto magchikan. I also know that in Valencia High School the radio is used for teaching also, so that's how they the teachers teach their students. They use the radio. Okay, so thank you very much for sharing. I'd like to add up. Are you ready? What organization were you in, or the other organizations that were involved? You were involved in. Was this other than this wasn't an engineering, or was this
An academic, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
is this like the because you also have your own student, your government, your your LGU representatives, am I correct?
No, ma'am, I'm not like that, ma'am. So
okay.
okay.
So what org were you in?
So I was part of SAS, so College Seniors, Society of College Seniors.
Okay.
So we are the one who
Plan.
facilitate the graduating students. So I'm that naman. So dito ko naka-focus kayo sa high, but sa education sa ECE kay daghan yun kog learnings. Ang ako lang kay ang pag-balance lang nimo between sa two kay lisod siya.
Okay. But to be in the SCS, did you have to run for it, or was it an appointed position, or you were elected?
It was elected, ma'am. The officer that time, they will choose a successor, especially the graduating students. They will elect the next generation.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. So indeed, even in the previous episodes of InFocus, the students, our alumni were really sharing that they had all these extracurricular and their curricular activities. So it's really part of a healthy, like student
Yes, ma'am.
environment growth in HNU. So tell me about now, like to connect your education, ECE education, and the first question, which is your current life. So what is the impact of your BS ECE education at HNU and your current life or your career? I'll start with Engineer Hala.
Okay. Well, with my field now in telecommunications, it's really clear that this is really more on communication side. So when I took BSECE, actually, to be honest, this is my second choice actually, but with the consideration that I was also a US scholar, and this course is also part of the list
Priority.
of priority courses for DOST. By the way, HNU, for those who are watching right now, HNU offers a lot of scholarships, so you may refer to Student Affairs Office. But anyway, going back, I took up the SECE, and one of the dimensions actually is more on telecommunications. There is really a course that talks about wireless communications, and those learnings are very essential in where I am now. And when I was when I started in the telecommunications field, yes, it's really good to that I'm not zero. I stepped on the door of Globe Telecom with really na hindi zero yung knowledge ko about that. So it's good also that I was able to get to those concepts and be able to apply it when I entered the telecommunications field. So I'm very glad that ECE, the program of Holy University, is actually helping me. It gives me a great impact on who I am now, on how I performed in Globe Telecom.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing. Engineer Marmito.
Wait, what was the question? I forgot.
I'd like you to connect your current life or your career now with your education. What impact did your
Oh.
education have on your current career?
My current career is broadcasting and the systems. So, focusing on broadcasting. It before what we talked about, the lessons learned was more on analog, but now it's slowly shifting to digital. So it's like just like being a student, we're always studying for tests, upcoming tests and whatnot. So right now we're also studying. So it's like the training that we got from HNU, that's always studying and learning about topics that we don't know. It's kind of applied in my current work today, and especially in broadcasting. It's just shifting to a different perspective, but the foundations that we have learned though in broadcasting can also be applied, especially in electronics. The most important thing when you is always the foundation of the basics of electronics. It's always true as of now.
Wow.
or something. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing I could impact. That's the impact that would always be true, I guess.
I'm happy to hear that. It's like the laboratory the education, and then you apply that to your current life. As they said, there's a saying that says, give a man a fish and he eats for a day, but teach a man how to fish and he eats for life. So pretty much that sums up what you were saying. You were taught how to do it, but the different perspective, different dimension in the current time. The tricks of the trade were taught to you in college. Okay, so let's hear it from Adam.
Yes, ma'am. So, ECE education has a good impact in my life and career because everything I've learned and experienced during my studies, it molds me into a better me, especially to my work. As a quality assurance engineer, I have to solve and prevent any upcoming defects of products or production loss. And it find it easier since I have a deep electronics understanding. Then sa pag-study man gud ako during sa HNU, kay grabe ang problem solving nga mong gina-solve always, like every day. So na-practice, I practice, na-practice na ko ang problem solving nga skills. So dako siya tabang sa work gid. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Engineer Irene.
Yun. Actually, ma'am, originally, my parents want me to become a pharmacist. So, hindi ko ma-imagine myself being a pharmacist na ngayon I am ECE na. And ang laki ng impact for me in my well-being, my traits, my vision, my learning and experience sa HNU, lalo na yung OJT namin, OJT days, yung experience na nag-on hand, nag-field ka. So it helps during my interview sa job ko, and I explained to them the experience on sa learnings at HNU. HNU helped me to develop strong problem-solving skills. They honed my ability to manage conflict, practice patience, polish my communication skills, as well as my creativity. I got my job. I got my dream job, which is in nga I am now working at the telecompany. And now na nagtatrabaho na ako, I am responsible for the management, supervision, and provision of technical advice of all the corporate account here in our country. You know what?
Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing. It's amazing how your lives are currently after your ECE education at HNU. Before I move on to my favorite question, let me read some of the comments here of our live audience at Facebook. There's Queenie Ross who said, I think she tagged Alexis, Marie, James, Reggiana, Alolino, tagged our future probably enrollee, Diane, but Jennifer Alason said, welcome back, Adam, for Carlon, Michael, hala, yes, Marmito, Ira, and Yog, Sir Ihog is watching, Maha Rabla is watching, Charlie Aparicio said, proud classmates here, Adam for Carlon, Ma'am John is watching, Roseanne said, Engineer Dakyo said, welcome back home to HNU, Kai Mondragon, hello, Kai, moral support. Daryl Cardania said, wow, miss you guys. Jay Penson Amang said, good afternoon, engineers. Ma'am Lourdes Baboy is watching. Shout out to Engineer John Ray. Charlie Mansueto said, Patrick, Ryu's team? Is that a team? Matt Patrick. John Ray is give a thumbs up. Shout out to Engineer John Ray Rolida from Roseanne. Maurice Ducet said, tagging a lot of people here. Shout out to Engineer Justin Villosido, Engineer Jepenson Amang, Chris Mute, Ma'am Nonet Pabalan is watching. Jade Tejada is watching. Engineer Barnett George Inobio in New Zealand is watching. Technovate and a lot of Father Sammy is watching. Sigrid Gallego is watching. Christopher Mangmang said, good afternoon, ma'am, sir. Paapila mi, sir, na ISIS ko or something network configuration or alarm seminar nga seminar mahitabo sa Ensenyo Pon. Has a different campus organization. So, naay nag-watch from the US also. Eldon Jake, ala kani lagi kinadaghanan og kanang kuan basahon sa Facebook ever nga episode sa HNU. Ronaldo Logroño is watching. Liza Tandugon Hala is proud wifey here. John Maguilar the Alrol said 100 plus points of background. Sir, hala. You're given 100 points to na, sir. Helen Ora is watching. Scholarship grants. Okay. Cynthia Aiko is watching. So, thank you very much. Na alive kayo ang atong Facebook comments, and I'm sure that there will be a lot more. We will just read them later because while we are synchronous now, this will be on Facebook Live forever. So the comments and our reach will be there will be more soon. So we will read and answer them later. So back to the panel. My favorite question is like a round of answers from our panelists. Why HNU? And I'll start with Engineer Adam Carlon.
So, basically, ma'am, dili yun ako mag-isiipod. So, I took exams being a priest. So, I took it and I passed it all. But, na-inspire ko sa akong ate sa iyang gingon nga be an ECE. Kung disclaimer nga regarding sa priest. So, I don't
Pwede
mind
pa ka magpari.
Siguro, ma'am.
I hope that Father Charlton is watching. Okay, please go ahead.
So, why HNU? So, akong ate at that time, nag-eskwela po siya sa HNU. However, wala siya nagpadayon kay ni-focus siya ang gusto. So, ni-build sa akong mind nga ang pagka-ECE. Yeah, doon na po ko sa family na ako. So, mautong I choose HNU. Yeah, wa ko ga-expect nga dako kayo siya tabang dahil sa ako ang HNU. Kay dagan siya learning siya. Even though I'm stuttering right now and my mind is roller coaster kay wow to. Dako siya tabang sa ako. It's in you good. Sige.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing. Sir Michael, Engineer Michael, give my regards to your brother.
Okay. With that question, a very simple question, no, but why HNU? It's basically because it offers quality here in Bohol. So I guess there are just very few schools offering. So if you consider ECE, I invite you to go to Holy Name University because it offers quality education for the ECE program. HNU really helped me and molded me to become a good engineer, as well as Jerry's, as well as Phillips, and all other engineers working in the Philippines and even beyond. As I said earlier, there are lots of HNU alumni working in different fields. Some are even in aviation, some are even in IT. Okay, there are also lots of engineers working in the IT field, in the software development, and many more. So HNU is really working hard and helping doing its best to equip their students, ECE students, to prepare their graduates and be ready and become ready as they go outside the university.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Engineer Jerise.
Why HNU? Actually, I already knew when I graduated high school that I'd be in an engineering course, maybe not in ECE, maybe in computer. And there were options outside of Bohol that where I was looking at. But my father, shout out to my father, um, convinced me to stay in Bohol. Why? First and foremost, because of the environment in HNU, that I'm he is sure that he feels safe that I'm in an environment like HNU, and then the holistic development in HNU, how Christian valued we could HNU can instill in the students, and aside from that, the education and the facilities that given to the students, they'll be given a kind of a allowance to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, especially in the lab. I remember but we blew up a variable parcel but because of what HNU kind of gave us a leeway, we learned from it, and from that on, we never blew up any power supply ever again.
Thank you for sharing that, and very heartwarming to hear. Engineer Irene.
Why HNU? Actually, si Mama dapat nakasagot. Kay way back, though I'm decided na I took up engineering, same with Ma'am Marmito, don't know if what type of engineer. My mom, my parents decided na I'll go to HNU. And when I asked her, actually when I asked her last night, Ma, why HNU? Sabi niya, it's my dream school. And since young, nangandoy siya ba, like, na to school at HNU. Then while during my first year and second year, siguro at that time, I feel that my parents, they have the best decision for me to school here in HNU, where HNU not focused on academics, sabi nga ni Sir Carlon. Also, HNU focused dun sa hobbies and talents. Way back in HNU days, I am a frisbee player, badminton player, frisbee player, basketball player. Because in engineering, konti lang yung girls. Like, lahat nung academics, lahat nung sports, lahat, every day I have like event. And by that, isipin mo, until I work, nadala ko yung sport na yun. And I am now athlete at PLDT as a frisbee player. So HNU is kumbaga, they're not focusing only on the academics. They build you as who you are, the confidence, the talents, the hobbies. HNU, I believe HNU is one of the great schools here in Bohol. It can offer a wide scope of job to potential graduates. It will definitely help teach, acquire knowledge and skills, build and develop confidence to inspire individuals to become successful leaders and professionals. So up until now, kumbaga, yung feeling na I graduated at HNU, it's a big achievement for me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So I want to thank our panelists for your time and your gracing this InFocus event this afternoon. You were handpicked by Engineer Dakyo to be this afternoon's panelist, and I thank her also for inviting you, making sure that you're here, and volunteering you in this panel, because we had hoped to be able to really share to our audience, our stakeholders, our future enrollees, those who are currently enrolled in ECE. What are the opportunities that are available, what you had been through in ECE education, and I hope that there will be more like you uh, in the line or getting there in the different fields that you are. So thank you very much. I'd also like to thank the audience for joining us. This will be the last of the InFocus, probably the last, because our classes start on August 9. Enrollment is still ongoing. Classes are still online. And I hope that all those that are still wavering on what to enroll have already made up their minds by this week, so that we can see them in our classes on August 9. So I'd like to invite the panel to say their closing statements. Probably invite our audience, your chance to invite them to your company. Should they have a job, you should have job offerings or openings, or anything that you'd like to say to our audience. Please face the camera and talk to our audience, and tell them what you want to tell them as a closing statement. I'll start with Engineer Irene, and then Engineer Marmito, and then Adam, and then Engineer Halang.
Ayun, again, good afternoon and hi to all my teachers. Actually, di ko na kayo ma-enumerate lahat. The support and everything to my classmate to Karen Mondragon. Come and enroll at HNU. We can assure you that HNU has a high education, complete facilities, and healthy environment, also God-loving people. And when it comes naman dun sa my job and sa company ko, just look at Facebook, hashtag PLDT Career, and find jobs na feel nyo suitable yung skills nyo. That's all.
Thank you. Yes, Engineer Marmito next.
You should choose HNU because of, as everybody has said, because of the training that HNU gives you, the facilities that they provide, and the holistic development that they shape you to a better person. And for the job, B97 has a Facebook page. You could ask there, and they might be looking for DJs, and yeah, to anyone in the mass communication community there. Some of my friends want to
Yes, please go
from
ahead.
HNU. We have Mananap Squad, hello, shout out to Frog Fi, to No, and to Piawex who's watching right now. They're watching. Hi guys. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Engineer Adam?
Sorry for
Nakamute
that.
ka.
Yes, ma'am. So it is good to know that each of you made something like this, gathering to encourage the student and their parents, and also giving some insights about the school backgrounds from different alumni like us. It makes more dependable. Sa una mong good kayo, wala good ni. So flat ra gid sa una. So guys, enroll at Holy Name University. It is one of the best universities in the Philippines. that gives you a better education like no other, and start realizing your dreams at HMU. Thank you.
Thank you. And Engineer Hala?
Okay, so before that, shout out to my wife who is watching right now. Hello. But anyway, you might for those who are graduates of grade senior high school and who have not yet decided to enroll to any course, I would invite you to enroll ECE. You might be asking, or you may have considered already ECE, but there's a question in your mind: why ECE? What awaits you in the ECE program? So, as I said earlier, there is one ECE, and there are lots of career opportunities in ECE. And if you are into inventions, if you are into some cool stuffs, troubleshooting or IT field, so it's really ECE is really the program for you. So come and join the ECE program. Come and join Holy Name University, and let's be let's join together in realizing your dream. Thank you.
Wow.
Pwede
So
maki-shoutout sa, well,
yes, please go ahead.
ako yung shoutout kay basin niyang manglood ba. So, to my, to my mom, actually sleeping siya right now, to my mom, to my brother na watching and supporting, and to my SIL choir, to my cousins, to my family na, and also yung mga ka-work ko right now is watching the live, and also Sunrose, thank you sa lahat. Thank you Ma'am Vera, thank you Ma'am Dakyo sa invite, and sa lahat ng teachers. Actually, I forget the names, very sorry. And yun, thank you so much po sa this opportunity po.
Thank you very much. I'm bringing everybody in the gallery just so we can wave goodbye. Tomorrow we'll have the premiere of the In Focus, this episode in the HNU YouTube channel. But this live streaming will be available in our official Facebook page forever. Our audio files will also be aired in DYJR 106.5 FM. And we will continue to monitor the comments and the questions in the Facebook page. So with that, I close and I thank our panelists, Engineer Hala, Engineer Marmito, Engineer Carlon, and Engineer Magbago. I wish you well, and that I hope to see you face to face when the time comes. And really, this is the best platform that we can think of, given that we cannot visit and go school to school like we did in the previous time. So thank you very much. This has been Vera Vilicido, your host for the afternoon, Marketing and Advertising Officer of Holy Name University, wishing you a pleasant rest of the afternoon and wishes of good luck to all the panelists and all of you guys watching. Thank you very much.